Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, you guys. And what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I plan on doing the exact same, okay? Now, before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up on the horizon. Now, as you guys already know, the Real Housewives of Atlanta returns this Sunday, which means that the Whether You Like It or Not panel returns on May the 8th, okay? And it will be myself, T, Josiah, Really BTV, and Simply Sakina. The main six will be back to discuss this brand new season of the Housewives of Atlanta with special guests Aaron Wiles out, L Teddy 27, and Reggie, with other pop-up guests like Goonicorn, the Bell Perspective TV, many other people that we're going to give a chance to dive into these conversations with us. So make sure you guys tune in, and it will be back here on my platform starting tomorrow, and we'll be rotating as we always do, but it's going to start back over right here, and it will be at a new time. You know, normally it would be at 9:15 Eastern time, but now we're going to start a little bit early, and we're going to be starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern instead of 9:15. So make sure you guys tune in. The new time is 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we just had our first production meeting today, and it was absolutely funny. We had the best time back there. So make sure you guys tune in this Monday at 8:30, 7:30 Central. Now, if you guys are into LGBT web reality series, be sure to tune in to Chasing Dallas every Thursday at 8/7 Central and on the Chasing Reality platform. And after every episode, we do a pre-recorded panel with myself, giving you the real tea, Jamar, Carl, Jeremy, and Tramel. So make sure you guys tune in to all of that. So with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the mess. Now, as you all know, like we said already, the Housewives of Atlanta is returning this Sunday. So the girls are out doing press runs, okay? And there are two women in particular that are thirsty for attention. And those two women that I'm talking about is Sheree Whitfield and Marlo Hampton, the two people that cannot get a headline without saying Kandi Burruss' name. So we're going to start off with some parts of the interview, of the interviews. They talked about Kandi. They talked about everything they got going on with the show and all that. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it all down. We're going to talk about it and keep it moving on to the next video. So we're going to go ahead and get into it now. So let's start off with the very first beginning of this interview. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's listen in.
Oh, at last year's reunion, you kind of made this promise to Kandi of, I won't just say sorry, I will back it up with action. Mm-hmm. Did you make good on that this season? Maybe I should ask Sheree if you made good on that.
I think I made great on that. I really did.
Your eyes are telling a different story over there.
I think I'm great on it. Like, because to be honest, Sheree, I'm not sorry about anything this season with her. I do say some mean things sometime, and I'm working on that. That's why I have a life coach now.
Well, Sheree, we see you have some friction with Kandi as well this season. Why does it go that place for the two of you?
You know what? I was really disappointed after we left the reunion. I thought Kandi and I were in a good place. And then as soon as we're done, it's like she's doing these the spoofs, and she's on there talking about me and or my business. And all the years, I could have said so much about her business, but I never did, because I always felt like family and business, they should be off limits.
Kandi, what's going on with Blaze?
We don't know when we go to Old Lady Gang if we're going to get biscuits or bullets.
Marlo, at last year's reunion, you.
Okay, so we're gonna stop it right here before we get into the other part. So I'm already annoyed with this interview, and I'm gonna tell you why, because Sheree is full of it. Like, she's full of it, okay? First of all, Marlo says that she made good on her promise to Kandi about apologizing if she ever hurts Kandi's feelings or whatever she said. And then she says that at the end, she said she made the promise, and then, Sheree was looking crazy because she was like, girl, you didn't make good on that promise, girl. You know that you did. And that's why she was looking the way that she was looking. But then on the other hand, she said, well, this season, I'm not sorry about anything that happened with her. I'm just not sorry about anything, because you wasn't sorry from the very beginning. You wasn't sorry for nothing that you ever said about that lady, Marlo. When I tell y'all, I'm already geared and ready to drag the hell out of Marlo Hampton all season. So if y'all are fans of Marlo Hampton, this is not the platform for you. I can't stand her, and I have a whole lot to say about her. Okay, so please, if you are a fan of her, you don't need to be watching my stuff. And that's just the truth of it all. Like for real. That's really the truth. Like if you like her, you don't need to be watching me. And that's just that. Period. Okay, so then Sheree was saying, I'm just a little bit disappointed. Disappointed is her favorite word from this broke, stuttering tramp. She talking about, oh, I'm so disappointed in Kandi because I thought that we left on a good note at the reunion, and now she's doing spoof. Girl, you mad about a spoof? You mad about a spoof the same way you was mad because she didn't come check on you when you got stood up in Dirty Philly? Girl, go somewhere and sit your ass down. You really that mad about a spoof? And y'all did not leave out on good terms. Then you want to say, I just feel like, she's talking about me. She's talking about my business. And I just feel like family and business. There's a lot I could have said about her business. There's a lot I could have said. But when it comes down to business and it comes down to family, I mean, all of that is off limits. That's a lie. That's a lie. You was quick to bring up rumors about Drew's husband. Ain't that her family? You was quick to throw up shit about him being gay. Ain't that his family? Ain't that her family? You was insinuating that Todd was cheating on Kandi last season. You was taking shot after shot after shot, throwing shade at that girl all season, talking crazy behind her back. She didn't know you were saying all this stuff about her until she saw the season. So Sheree, go somewhere and sit your ass down, okay? Like, and furthermore, everybody was talking about that low rent ass business that you got, She by Sheen. We were all talking about it. So if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at all of us. Don't just be mad at her and use it for a storyline. Be mad at everybody because everybody was talking about it. So let's just be honest. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next part. Let's go ahead and get into that. Let's check that out, y'all. Let's check that out.
Or bullets.
She said that the murder was working for me.
We know kind of the incident that went down at Blaze is brought up on the show. How does that go over with her? I imagine.
Oh, not well. Like I said, the rules don't apply. They want to talk about other people's businesses, but not have people talk about hers. And it doesn't work like that.
The groove is back.
I got Kandi back activated.
You take credit for that?
Oh, I take credit for it. In Jamaica this season, it's like, run me my check, girl.
Run her money.
Run me my check. Because she will have you sleep.
Oh, girl.
I wake her up, baby. I wake her up.
Is that when they get
the redhead Kandi wake up? I wake redhead Kandi up.
So now Sheree is saying that the rules don't apply. She feels like people can say whatever they want to say about her business, but can't nobody say nothing about Kandi's business. That is a lie. Because Sheree, you talk about everybody. You the self-proclaimed bone carrier, but you only carry specific bones. You don't carry bones the way you should. You say, oh, I'm the bone collector, girl. I'm the bone collector. But then you don't carry all bones. You very selective on the bones that you carry. Girl, bye. Do you want to say, Kandi, she can say whatever she want to say about people's business, but can't nobody say nothing about hers. Girl, you ain't got no damn business. That She by Sheree shit, that was hot for a moment. And ain't nobody talking about it no more. And it was made in a sweatshop, in my opinion. So, girl, go somewhere and sit down, Sheree. Like, Sheree really be on some bullshit. I'm telling y'all, that's why I don't like her. Because she's a failure at everything that she do. She's a failure at life. She's a failure at relationships. She's a failure at getting her house. She's a failure on this show. She's a clown. Like, out of all the OGs, she's the biggest joke, biggest clown, biggest chuckle out of everybody. And I'm just going to need for her to understand it. But okay. Then she always linking up with the wrong team every time. Looking dumb, like always. But it don't take much for her to look dumb anyway. Then Marlo talking about, well, I got Kandi activated. I'm gonna take credit for getting her activated because she can leave you asleep, but I'll wake her up. So you mean to tell me that all this time you and her were cool, and as soon as you get your peach, now you want to start fake beef? This is why I don't like Marlo. This is why I don't see it for her. This is why I don't understand why a lot of y'all be going up for her. Oh, she's making Kandi work for her chick. She's making Kandi work for her chick. Girl, bye, with some fake shit. Okay. But anyway, We're about to go ahead and move on to the next part of this. So let's get into it.
He and Kandi heard that he was also dating someone in Atlanta.
He tried to DM me.
So he tried to DM you.
Oh, your boyfriend. Oh, no.
Why do you think there was such concern from your co-stars about Martell?
I don't know. Maybe the nosy didn't have anything else going on. I'm just kidding.
Y'all were so good together. They were just so intrigued.
I don't know, because if we're really friends, like, you can pull me to the side, you can talk to me outside of this, but why wait until we're on camera
With everyone.
at this party and say, any of this information, because none of this was coming to me before. Even reunion. Remember when he got at the reunion?
Yes, he called a reunion.
That was a perfect time for her to say
something
you know
then.
what?
You're right, because she took your phone and answered your
Yes.
phone. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So expected.
Putting some puzzle pieces together here today.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody would be surprised that Kenny Moore picked another fight.
Not surprised at all.
What did you say to this black queen standing in front of you? He and Kandi heard that he was also
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so that was another thing. Now, she's talking about her relationship with Martell and how people have some things to say. This is the part where I look at Kenya crazy. And I'm going to tell you why I look at Kenya crazy. Because all these interviews that Kenya is doing, besides Kandi, she considers Sheree her friend. Sheree is not your friend, Kenya. I'm going to need for you to realize that Sheree is not your friend. I don't know why you keep on saying that she's your friend, but Sheree is not your friend. You see how she be talking trash about you on the sleep? Just right then. She feeling some type of way because you said what you said about Martell. What you said about Martell was already said before she even met Martell. It was all over the blogs. Sheree already knew what was going on with them. So stop. Like, girl, bye. Get the fuck out of here. Sheree, you're getting dragged. It's just that you're gonna get dragged all season. I just want you to know that. And then it's the truth. Everything that Kenya said about Martell is the truth. He's a whore. He's a slut. He's a hoe. He's a freak. Got a different bitch every day of the week. That is the truth. Okay, that is the truth. So, girl, bye. Let's move on to the very last part of this, and then we're gonna be done. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it.
You and Martell stand now. Is he still your boyfriend?
I don't think, did I ever call him my boyfriend? I said I'm dating, Bryce. But you know what? He's such a good guy. We're still great friends. We're still hanging out. We enjoy each other's company when we're together. We laugh like crazy, and that's one of the things I really like about him.
Okay, why not put that label on it?
I don't know. That's nothing I want to rush.
And I think people rush that when you get in a relationship. They're like, "Are you married yet?" No, we only met 5 minutes ago. We're not married yet. We're not engaged yet.
Did you take any of the women's concerns into consideration or seriously?
Of course, if I have friends and they bring things to me, I'm gonna consider it. I want to let me know your source, but don't just bring to me random gossip, because we've all heard gossip about each other's, and that's nothing that, unless I had concrete proof, I'm not gonna bring everything that I hear about any of these ladies to them.
Okay, fair enough.
And I will say that it turned out to be some bull.
Where do you?
Like I said, Sheree is a clown. She's a complete clown, and I can't wait for Martell to drag her through the mud. And now she's saying that she never said that Martell was her boyfriend. So what is he? A fuck buddy? Just say that. Just say that, Sheree. Like, just keep it real for once with your stuttering ass. Just keep it real. But you don't know how to do that. So whatever, girl. I'm over them. Okay, so before we get up out of here, let me just say this too, because these girls hating on Kandi so much. Let's go into the things of the things, okay?
Going up and I ain't never stopping. Growing up, I always knew that I was meant to be something.
My bad. Let's get into the things of the things, you guys. They sitting up here talking about Kandi like a dog, but look at what she got going on. Shout out to Kandi for her Tony nomination. She has a Tony nomination and an Emmy nomination. She's getting close to what she wanted, which is the EGOT status. So yes, okay, I am so happy for Kandi, and it just goes to show you that with with determination, you could get whatever you want, and that's just the truth. When you don't give up on your dreams or give up on yourself, you can't get what you want, and it doesn't matter who you are. When you follow your dreams, you can do what you can do what you feel, and that's just that on that. And that's just the motto that I live by. You know, dreams are real. All you got to do is believe in them and never give up on yourself. That's really the basis of my conversation, because I'm receiving my flowers right now, and I'm almost 13 years into this shit, and I didn't start receiving nothing till 2 or 3 years ago. So when you don't give up on yourself and you keep on working at your craft, you just might get your things. And Kandi's getting her things, okay? So shout out to Kandi and shout out to Sheree and Marlo for showing themselves for being the cowards and the haters that they are, okay? So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and also click on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below in the description box. All right, you guys, so I'm up out of here. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye, y'all.